Okay, so let's keep back testing. I'm gonna resume where we left off. So traded this week. I'm gonna trade from week 14 onwards. And so let's go session. It's gonna be 8. Let's see news. There's no news on Monday, pretty much no news all week. Yeah, there's PPI. Okay, yeah, reload site. I don't know what's really okay. Either way. So I mean, I don't know why it's PPI on Tuesday. That's very weird, I'll be completely honest. Alright, there it is. So there's 8. Look at the daily chart real quick. Kinda in a big consolidation here. Right, where we haven't taken the low or the high, so yeah. We are very close to these overall. And so even though this candle closes kind of pointing lower, especially if there is SMT, there's a high. No, there isn't. There's not much here. Do we leave equal lows? We do have equal lows there. So as always, like we're just gonna look the Indian candle form on these assets. We're gonna profile gold and silver first, and then we'll profile the indices later when it's like 9. I don't trade A, especially if there's no CPI news for it. I don't profile the indices. Like I trade the 9M candle and onwards. So yeah, we have that equal lows, but this has expanding. This is like, I guess it's kind of consolidating here. So we have a C2, not within a key level though, apparently. So I cannot really trust this low. Yeah, let's see what happens on silver here because it's like fairly important. Ideally, we sweep out this low and start reversing. These lows and start reversing. Here, I'm not really trading away from nothing, so. So this is 8:30. Yeah, okay. Did we reach into fair value gap? Yes. Skin open high, so this could be an hourly C2. The problem is like this is double KOB for me to take a short, right? You see how this is dropping as well. Um, well, at this point, this candle doesn't really support expansion higher. Did we hit this gap? No. Yeah, we did with it. We did. There's really actually nothing here, bro. I don't know. I don't like this process, this gap, but that's pretty much it. I kind of didn't want to see this deep over retracement though. So I mean, let's see if we get. Yeah, there is. Very unfortunate. Like we could short this technically. This CSD. If we go break even at those lows, I definitely do want to retest though. Oh yeah, really huge. We go break even at these lows. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. There's a bunch of like other failure swings here, so that's not too bad. So we're gonna try that. Yeah, other than like 3 minute here, there's like I mean, guess this 3 minute, but this one right here, it's pretty good. So we're gonna try this one. Limit, of course. So if you do get tapped in, we do. Now this asset is almost as low as my day. Let's see. This is also 9. Okay, so we need to pay attention. Okay. Hopefully don't get lost trend switch here. Be honest. Anyways, let me profile these assets. So this is when the gaps down, hits this relevant key level, relevant low. See the weekly as well though. Weekly, yeah, it's opening low first. Oh, it's the same on every asset. So there's nothing that doesn't scream bullish to me. There's no top wick. We can trade this as a reversal candle, especially here, right? We have SMT with this relevant swing. Oh, we want to see NQ though start reversing. Uh, this is not really a C2. It is on the other asset, so ideally, I don't know, perhaps we run out that low. Overall, the hourly, not the cleanest V shape, I'll be honest. I'll probably want to trade away from like a 15-minute gap. Okay, we do have it actually. Only an NQ. Let's go like 5 minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get cooked here, I think. Yeah, there is. So this is a stop up. This is, to me, it's valid. We have like, we're just leaving triple equal lows here. Super weird. You can see this is a C2 candle close on the, in the hourly. You know, I was anticipating that pretty much. 30 minutes CSD here. Like, just leaving this. It's literally the same trade, right? Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Now, the high of the day is not super relevant. Well, I'm just seeing this, right? There's like SMT with previous day's high. That's why I could trust it, right? Look at GC expanding lower, right? It probably wanted to hit this gap, but still, right? Look how spaced out these are from the high of the day, right? So within this candle, right? 6. Expect. Oh, we didn't take out this high though. Ugh. It is a C2. It's a little bit iffy, but yeah. I think that's still valid. So let's go look at the indices though. What are we doing on the indices? Kind of just shopping around here, to be honest. This is V-shaping though. So we hit these lows in this gap. Definitely inverse this gap. I am trying to delete this, but it's, like, I don't know. So now this is expanding higher. Again, I don't want to trade away from equal lows. So this is before the driver. We really don't have much indices. We really don't have much. So we have 50 minutes swing point. Yeah, that's what it is, but I'll be trading reversely here. We want to wait for next candle, right? Because like this doesn't have any range left. And yeah, we can trade this higher on the next candle. See what happens on indices in the meantime. Expanding opposite directions. We're re-hit the low of the day here. I'm gonna track down the iron dollar real quick. Purpose is nothing nothing relevant on the left, right? There's like no way. I mean, no, my bad. There's no failures with this. This is very spaced out. Except with these, honestly, actually, there's no SMT at the highest. You're just retracing here. See, this candle was also opening up with no top wick. Look at this. So yeah, we're going for 10 here. But we can look on the indices. So we get this V shape. The new fractal, it's off of a gap, it looks like, which I don't love. So we're definitely gonna wait for a continuation CSD. I also kind of want to see these. Alright, there's also there's an inversion here, but this is sauce. We're leaving these. So yeah, there's a gap. Okay, perfect. Yes, it's also heat shaping. Also, there's a 5 minute here. No. Alright. So let's see if we can get a retracement here. Trade the trade higher. What is this also doing to hit this? No, it's leaving equal highs now. Yeah, to be fair, gold and silver probably should avoid trading, I'll be honest. So this is before 10, by the way. This would be a position entry before 10. This is a very small OB. Yes, it is tradable, but mechanically wise, you can definitely take this, but Can you get to R with that high? That's the question. Can't. Ideally here, it creates a gap actually. Oh, we have this 15 minutes about to form. Nah. This would be pretty bad. Like honestly, we have to wait for 10. You know, this one. It's like too hot. Unless we get a gap here. Yeah, see, it's like super small. We try 10. We're probably gonna retrace inside this 15 minute. We're about to get a C2 here, perhaps though. 3 minutes so ass. We just put 10 vertical lines here. So we have a PSP here. I think he looks like he wants to re-hit that low. This also rejecting the highs as well. I don't know, man. This PA is something else. Like, where's NQ gonna expand towards this? We're gonna have to fail to manipulate that low, though. We're gonna expand towards this shit. So let's go to the floor out close, right? It's still like a C2 technically, right? We're leaving relatively equal. This is expansion, 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 right? Or actually, no, we take out this high to close back below, but so this is like C2. Not the best, Lucky. C. A 30-minute gap. I do have this gap and this one. I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to trade silver away from these. It's like no way. No way in hell. No chance in hell. I'm already trading gold. Well, this could be in the high today. See what happens here if we fill this gap. We probably do already have SMT fill. Yep. I don't know if it's gonna hold. We'll see. Same thing on ES actually. Yes. This gap as well. See if we get this 3-minute CSD. Ooh, V shape. I'm gonna look at the RSI before I take this, but it's pretty much what I need here. And we can probably overshoot it because let's like, let me see. I mean, let's see actually. I think we can probably overshoot it just a little bit. Or we can get the retest. Retest is right here. Actually, I just need too hard with this. So like that. Not even the retest there. So yeah, this V shaping. NQ is still at the bottom, but like every asset is expanding. So I'm not trust this right? So we do get tagged in. Okay. And what is happening on these assets? Let's see. Do we manipulate these lows? No. Leave equal lows. We should. Let me increase the size of that. Oh, yeah, NQ's reshaping. This should like rip now. Unless we get some strength switch. I mean, I doubt that. It's still possible. So get a V shape here. Oh, we're leaving equal lows, right? So yeah. Actually, we're actually getting a strength switch here. I think he is pushing higher. This candle is retracing. Or it might be cooked here. Yeah, I think we are. Crazy. It's definitely gonna fill that gap, no? No? Perhaps not. Alright, so this is just expanding here. Let me check this relevance swing real quick. Where's the yes? Well, it's not relevance. Oh, yeah, it actually is. No, never mind. Yeah, we're cooked. I don't know if I could have gone break even here. Realistically, like I could have trailed below this. Damn. Yeah, we'll strength switch. Two losses there. Do we anticipate this strength switch? I don't know, man. I don't know. Perhaps you traded ES. I don't know. I don't think ES had a better job liquidity overall. I mean, let's see. Let's see daily. It's like pretty much the same. I'll be honest. This candle has no top wick. That's why I traded YM pretty much, and where it was the strongest. So like, yeah. I mean, I can't really do shit there. Like perhaps if I traded the first one, but again, there's a 15-minute gap that's about to be created here. So I personally don't do that. So it's a valid L in my opinion. Yeah, hindsight, yes, would have been better. I think this is a little bit more bulky, but this is 30-minute. Yeah, that's probably why there is. By the way, this is still tradable. Now I'm down to R. This is usually where I call it, but yeah. Oh, there it is. No, it's gotta deliver. Yeah, that's very unlucky, man. Look at this stop rated. Stop was like down here. Crazy. There's kind of nothing we can do here. Like I can try and get in this. Yep. We actually do get in. What? Like perhaps I don't blindly long this? I don't know. Like what is happening here? I don't know. Damn, bro. Like I don't know what we're doing. I guess I'm trying a reversal day, but like gotta hit something at some point. Am I tripping? Like we just created 3 minutes swing point, and then we trade lower. We're like, look at this, bro. Crazy price action. I'm just gonna take those 2 hour loss and like stop there, man. Like I don't know. I mean, no. I guess because he has traded into this. But yeah, these guys are just expanding lower again. But now there's equal highs here. Like how fucking short this? I don't even know, man. This close probably. That's not shit. We're actually expanding low. I think it's because RTO wanted to hit these. Man, like this that sucks. Yeah. That's why we're getting a deeper retracement. I don't know about these assets, I'll be honest. It's just 11 and opening low first, but like if we're trading within already a fractal, I should respect this CSD. Oh, I guess we don't get the 5 minute. That's the problem. Yeah, this 5 minute PA is pretty bad. I actually do get it, but it's not good, you know? I mean, I know we're just gonna deliver at some point, but yeah, like there's like you can't take that many losses. This is crazy, by the way. Hourly for Raw. Oh, we went to fill the hour, so we went 15-minute SMT fill. Then we fill the 30-minute swing point. It doesn't work. Then we go to the hourly, and now it's probably gonna deliver. I don't know. I see this like after we take out these relatively equal lows, right? Out of this gap and V shape, like that's all I need. Well, I guess no, and that's gonna deliver probably. Oh. I'm not even looking at these houses because, like, yeah, they're kind of consolidating in a fixed range. Alright, so, draw liquidity was right, and I could have timed it better. Uh, I don't really think there's much I could have done differently that day. Besides not running silver, I guess. I guess I shorted here. I don't know. Overall, I know that most of the time this does get hit. Yeah, kind of a shitty ass day there. Was to start off like this in January, yeah. But we'll move on. That's fine. There's just two losses. So it's Monday, and there is PPI. Let's skip to 8 to get a daily close. I probably should, honestly, what I should do is not engage in silver and gold unless they, like, not trade silver and gold unless they hit the consolidation low or the high. Right? There's definitely going to be SMT, by the way. So I have a C2 in the forming. That's actually pretty good. So again, we're just going to profile this. So we really, actually going to really every single one of these lows. This is definitely a low, at least 1 point here. This asset though, don't trade over her fader swings. This asset actually kind of want to hit that low, but yeah, this should just rip here. Yeah, there is such an already C2 with SMT as well. Yeah, but that point is already should just hold here. I might trip in balls. Let's just try and frame this bearish. They opens high, hits these lows, doesn't fail to manipulate them, and now it's rebalancing and expanding lower. And why the fuck is silver, which is meant to be the weaker asset, holding up? Yeah, price is kind of bullshitting. I'll be completely honest. So do you feel a gap here? Perhaps we can short. We actually do have this entry, possibly. Are they dots open high expand? We're leaving these, and bro, we better go for these fucking fader swings. I swear to God. I mean, they're not really all fader swings. These two are. So we can get rid of this. I literally cannot read this PA. Alright, never mind. Yeah, whatever, man. You see this candle now. This candle has like no, like, other than no top wick. Yowly. I don't think we can trade. So I mean, there's like quite a lot left. I think we wait for this close though. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna gap here. Should a gap here because like this candle, I mean, it's not close above. There's a gap here, and it's like close to this 15-minute closing, right? We could trade this gap, Loki, but not about the bodies. You can literally get 2R right there. I mean, I'll be a little bit more precise. I get 2R like that. Right, that's bugged. Thank you, FX Replay. Yeah, we're gonna try this. This is also reversing. Let's see if it do get filled. I mean, if my order goes through. I think it's my internet. I'll be back soon. I'll just fix it real quick. Okay, there is. We got it working. Let's see if it does get filled. Okay, we could actually trade this CSD. Yeah, this candle has no top, no bottom wick. Alright, that's very unfortunate. Oh. Okay, we could have done. What if I actually do this? Where's 2R? No, 2R is here. Yeah, we don't get filled. Oh, that's very unlucky. Whoop. And I cannot demand that gap to be filled because like this, like there's no work. I'm not trusting this CSD. I can probably trust this one. That's why I was trading this gap. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's like no way I get 2R with that high. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, it's just very unfortunate. And it's 9, so let's go look at this hourly close real quick. We could still catch the continuation, by the way, here on, what is this, gold, right? We're on a 15-minute gap, look at this hourly, right? It's expanding as well, away from failure swing still, but this is very similar to the PA we've got on NQ lately. So let's go to profile the daily. So daily closes bearish. As a C2, we take out the high, so we have SMT here. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. And it looks like we're rejecting it. So this is the only asset that can expand lower. No, always will be my draw liquidity though. There's like no way. It's very weird that just previous days low probably. Like that's not the best draw liquidity, I'll be honest. Now the wick size on this doesn't really support all that much expansion. Just previous days low, honestly here. I think if I can get to our previous days low, that would be great. Today opens high first, SMT, and we're displacing away. We don't have a bearish swing point, right? It's like there's no SMT here. Oh, there is. No, there's between. Oh, never mind. There's no SMT. I'm tripping. It's like between these two, but like here. Oh, we could look into that. Has to be pretty V-shaped, right? I don't see any V-shaped signature here. Just kind of consolidating. Oh, I'm not really paying attention to this. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to see. I want to see this gap be filled. Yeah. Oh wait, if you fill this gap before even like. Oh, silver. We could probably trade silver as well to the high of the day. At this point, I have a very small gap though. Oh, let's see. We got SMT fill before this CSD. Nope. Okay, so what are these also doing? They're retracing higher. Okay, this 4-hour candle is not gonna be it for trading this lower. What are we gonna hit? Probably gonna hit these highs and this gap. So I'm gonna track it like that. Yeah, that's very likely. This is gonna deliver really when they're equalize. There is not SMT fill. Nope. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yep. Yep. And I wouldn't personally not long this because like yeah, it's like too deep of a retracement. I don't know. It's like pretty insane. We probably long this market. I don't think it would long this market either. It's like where's the R? The R is like all the way up here. I already tried to try and get to R with this because like it's a relevant swing, or this one where I mean it's the same actually. This one. It's a relevant swing, it's just spaced off. You don't know what happens here. What will happen there? Yeah, it's very lucky. So that hit, that got hit. There's no trade here. It's unfortunate. I'll see what the driver does on indices. So we trade higher. Looks like we might be rejecting this high on this asset at least. I am. Yeah, this is where I was flipping actually. Which leads me to believe we might actually reverse here, but it's like a weird ass formation of a swing point. Look at this, there's no wick. I guess this is gonna be bullish trade all the way up here. This is so weird. That's technically this is a C2, but yeah, we already hit objective, so really here there's only like it's only NQ that would trade, well, either higher or lower. So So it says that. Let's see which one is higher probability that we're just ripping through these. Oh, we just hit the high today. Never mind. All right. Yeah, I think NK is probably gonna run all of these highs at this point. I see what happens on the other assets. Yeah. Well, there's like no way I'm trading. I could trade RTY, but even RTY is not the cleanest. Still left this year. Here. There's like probably no trade here. Like I want to see a 50-minute swing point or 30-minute. See if we're tracing inside this gap actually. And technically that is already failure to manipulate. If we get this CSD. Well, it's not. I'm not trading away from a swing point, right? So it's no SMT fill. There's nothing. So yeah, that kind of sucks, man. This is just like a very clean move, but yeah, probably no entry here. Yeah, 15-minute gap here as well. No, it's about to be 4. Never mind. Tripping. Yeah, that really sucks. There's like no way you can get in this move. Unless you long pre-market, but no. Or this CSD. I don't know. A person wouldn't do that. This not great PA. Uh, with this asset, but like it doesn't really support expansion higher. Why the fuck would we hit the low today to then expand higher? So RTY is actually reversing here. Or perhaps we want to hit the low today? I don't know. Is this gonna be the reason we reverse? That could be though. Right? You see how these assets already traded into that? If this gap holds again, like this is actually could be pretty decent rewards. I mean, let's see how this 10 candle closes for. So we definitely delete all this shit. I'm so sorry if this is messy, bro. So messy. All right, so we hit all these highs we're rejecting. We don't have a C2 here. You actually disrespect that gap. Wait, it's actually bullish. Damn mine. What a close, man. What a fucking close. PSP. And like, do we have any draw liquidity? Yes. So at that point, we're not gonna go lower. We do actually. And yeah, this we could probably trade this, but and all I need a 50-minute swing point. But it's actually perfect though. There is. Get this gap. See if we can trade continuation here. PSP here. Perhaps we get SMT fill on yes. This also looks like it wants to hit these lows. So with that 30-minute gap, let's see which one gets filled first. No, we just expand at 10. That sucks, man. Probably not gonna be able to get an entry. Oh, I don't think this is reversing, I'll be honest. Man, let me trade away from a swing point. God damn it. Got these hots at least, so this probably wants to retrace. There's like I cannot trade. I can trade this gap, but it's like a stretch. You know, it's like big stretch here to trade this gap. Can't do that, man. Okay. Oh, wait, it's like no. The question is NQ reversing here? Okay, so if NQ is reversing, this is actually okay. We're also retracing on the. Oh, what the fuck happens to silver? I don't know where. I'll refresh this webpage in a second. Well, let's see what's happening uh on NQ. We still don't get that CSD. Yeah, I'm very confident this asset wants to trade to these lows, but alright, this is the weakest currently. Let me go look at the close. Yeah, we're gonna trade this actually. Yeah, this CSD is a little bit ass. We get a gap here, can definitely trade that. Alright, we just deliver. We see the wait. See there's a 5 minute? Not really. Not really. Okay, so we hit this gap on these assets. See this V-shaped CSD here. Well, we're gonna trade the continuation. This is not necessarily V-shaping though. Okay. Nah, there's no way I trade this, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get any entries. Yeah, that sucks, man. There's still some opportunities, like if you're gonna expand lower to that. Still a bunch of like relevant swings. 10:30 opens high first. Let's see. It's still possible. So we do get the CSD, but yeah, look at where NQ is though. There's like it's just I'll probably arc willing to hit these lows, and that's it. Well, it's not super the size of CSD. The gap, we have a 15-minute gap here. It's very small. It's like a 5 minute, mostly it's just this 5 minute. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna go lower here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna go lower here. So having said that, we have SMT fill here. Problem is, where the fuck is the CSD gonna be? Like, it's actually this one, so I'll be willing to trade this. This inversion, perhaps? We're trending towards that. Overall, like that's my drone liquidity. No, we're super overextended. I think we aren't. I think we aren't. Decently. So I'll probably try and get to R with this. I think I do try and demand the retest here. You get filled. Yeah, this actually reshaping here. Very weird is leaving these, but whatever. We're gonna let it be. And these houses are, yeah, they're not looking that good. We're kind of consolidating here. I think we will be cooked again. Yeah, we're cooked. Inside barring. Unless, oh yeah, I'll go break you in there. So this CSD, can this hit too hard? At least we got that. Holy man, this day was very hard to read, man. Like there's a reason for us to go lower. Look at this. We didn't get continuation though. This also is leaving relatively equal lows. And yeah, the main thing is like NQ still holding up all the way up here. See, it's like not reversing. This is not V shape. So that's why I traded ES. We have SMT fill. And yeah, technically I traded like the first CSD. It's all the way up here. So pretty much what the CSD is we don't get this, right? There's like no way you can trade this. So what am I expecting? I expect this from it to be inversed. Right? You can actually wait for the inversion and get the retest. I think that's probably would have been a better thing, but yeah, like I just know that at that point it's probably gonna happen. Right, so I'm just using this inversion. Yeah, we kind of chop around a little bit, and we hit pretty much this high, which overall that's my John liquidity. Let's see if we hit that. Wait, I probably yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit this. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, only go for fixed to R, so that's gonna be it. And these also, yeah, I don't know what the heck is happening here. I'm not probably not gonna engage with that. See why I'm also reversed to the high today. Yeah, but like this is too deep of a retracement. It's like so deep of a retracement. It's like no way. All right. So this was Tuesday 15th. Let's go over New York session for tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I'm not trading this shit. I'm not touching this. I want to see either this or this be hit, and then we can trade it. We're probably gonna do that. So that way I could probably so we trade into the low. Okay, very simple. I see what happens here, right? Very fucking simple. See what happens here. This is a weekly gap. That's also a weekly gap. So like if we don't reverse here, yeah, whatever. I'll trade it out. Oh, why did I open RTY first? So I get a bullish candle. Oh yeah, I didn't remember these drawings. Bullish candle close. Kind of a weird day, but yeah. Also, we had this on my end. Okay. We had this next as our possible draw liquidity. So that's the low of the week. You have to be in mind. Like the week opens low first, right? So this is ideal actually to trade this higher. Now the problem is like there's like no draw liquidity here. Perhaps this is a 4-hour swing. Not really, man. It's like this. Alright, we can trade towards that. What is that? It's like inside this gap. Okay. We're at this asset. We're trading into this. We're trading into this gap. There's this next. Not the cleanest drawn liquidity, I'll be honest. Ideally, you have a good daily drawn liquidity. So for me, it was this high first, and this gap. Right, at this point, we're gonna have to inverse this gap if we're gonna go for this high. Gonna take a bit time. So ideally, honestly, this is the ideal trade. It's not really a key level, but that's fine. Yeah, so it's like YM or TYF, way better drawn liquidity. We want to see though. So we're gonna look in gold and silver since it's 8, and I just hope silver can load. We're gonna look at the gold in the meantime. Yeah, I mean where the opens high, forms a high nowhere. It looks like we might be going for the lows. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this recording. I mean pause the recording and just refresh FX replay. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna solve it. I am back. There it is. So yeah, this day is opening low first. The problem is if you want to trade this as a reversal day, we cannot trade this candle even. Like there's no way I can trade within this candle. We technically could on this, but I think we should probably hit this overall. But I'm not trading towards that, so well we have to wait for 10. Either way, let's go to the hourly. Yeah, there's like nowhere I'm trading this shit. So we actually failed to manipulate this. I don't know. I would like to believe we should be bullish here, but perhaps we shouldn't. Probably should get sideways shorts here. Let's try and frame that. I don't like this though. Yeah, there's like no way. There's no way. 30-minute gap here as well. Oh, bro, come on. Come on, FX replay. I know you can do it. Like, come on, just pause, guys. So we're not gonna have the 30-minute chart. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I forget this bishop is the year. Alright, we're not gonna get it. So, it's actually reversing from this, which we could have traded. Wait, you could have traded this? I don't like that. Personally, I mean, I guess it's reversing off of this low. Yeah, this PA is okay. So the 30-minute is not gonna load. I have to refresh this again. Actually, yeah. All right, so it looks like we might probably gonna get 30-minute gap, which is ideal. Let's see, 5-minute. Yeah, there is. So if we're on longs, we're gonna continue from this gap. So I could have actually traded this. Uh, it's not super. No, I don't like this though. Guess let's see this one. Yeah, this is not V shape, right? If it was going to be V shape on silver, I could have traded this CSD, right? Where you get the continuation already. You trade like this candle. Probably some better 3 minutes. I'm sure. Yeah, there's 3 minutes here. Trade this 3 minute, but yeah. So this is 9. Let's go and profile the indices quick. So it really says that we have bullish bias. They kind of opens high first though, which is not really ideal. Do we have a gap though? Nope. There's no SMT either. So how do we trust that? We get bishop hourly and gaps, which we do have gaps on YM and NQ. So if we're gonna trade higher, if this is gonna be the low of the day, this gap should hold, right? This bishop CSD. Very simple condition, right? We actually don't get CSD, you probably have some 30-minute. Get rid of 30-minute, that's fine. Here, so this is what I was talking about. You see how there's like no good draw on ES and I guess that's a 4 hours, so it's not a good draw, right? On ESN and Q. That's where we're kind of struggling here. Oh, wait, there is SMT, I think. No, never mind. No, never mind. I'm just gonna try to load today on all these houses. I think somebody's probably gonna hit it before even if you're bullish, I think it's kind of required. Wait, so is this a daily gap? Oh, is that? That's very close. Yeah, daily we retrace inside this gap. Alright, so let's see what happens here on these assets. We just ripped. This is gonna be very hard to trade. There's no swing point, bro. It's like so hard to trade away from. Like, I mean, trade gold and silver. There's like no swing point. Look at this. I mean, technically, this could be considered a swing point. But like, those are equal lows, right? Ah, it's not that bad, honestly, if we get this. Well, I would probably need to retest here. I probably will try and get the retest here. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Very unfortunate. So can we trust this? Yes, the no wick here. That's not wick. I kind of don't even want to see this deep of a retracement. Let's just see if we get a gap here. We can try this. I see silver. Yeah, okay. Okay, definitely try that before the high as yet. See what these are also expanding. Yeah, it's like kind of sucks. I think RTO is probably gonna hit this, but I cannot trust this no wick candle, especially this is at 9 m though. Yeah. So we do get filled on that order. Wait, silver is all the way up there. This is before the driver. Yeah, okay. The driver is gonna either gonna put it on a wick here. See, we do have a new gap. It is a 50 minutes, very small. So this could be a positional. We hit the eye look at that. But we might just run through all of this gap. Like that gap is very small, to be honest. Like uh yeah, I'm not gonna trust this 50-minute gap. Sometimes we do that. Okay, there was we deliver. That's alright. These also are also expanding. Oh, and looks like the weakest. So we get this CSD is a continuation. So otherwise we could probably take it. Yeah, this will be a continuation. I'm just blazing through this. Every asset is expanding. We can also try this. Now the thing is, let me see draw liquidity. So I know that's like, so we have a gap here. We're just trading inside of a gap. Oh, it's fine. We're trading inside of the gap here. So let me see the low today. Alright, so we're gonna try and get the retest here because it's kind of lagging us as well. Like 2R, I definitely need 2R even before this. So we do get tapped in there. There's also this blazing orb. Where's the next draw for this asset though? There's no way. Probably something like this. Uh, uh, yeah, I mean, it's possible. Something towards that, right? You know, EQ. This like we stops from here, start dropping. But is that the height of that? Nope. I kind of want to go break even here though, because like there's this. We should not retrace this deep into this OB. And this is a little bit more discretionary, but yeah, we should not retrace very deep here. There is like this gap should hold, right? Or we could also wait for this, and at this point, I don't want to see retracement below the low. So this a TP. I wonder if it's gonna hit this though. I think it's probably like it's possible, but it's too many expansion candles here. At some point, we're gonna chop around. That's why I wanted to retest here. Also, it's the weaker asset, so when there's a weaker asset, you almost always demand a retest. Or like lagging, not necessarily weaker in this case, just lagging, right? These also already start expanding. Ooh. What is silver doing though? Yeah, we're probably cooked. Oh, unless I are there any trades? So there's 10 here actually as well. See what's happening here. You see kind of consolidating. I mean, we could probably get another trade here. There's like no drawn liquidity though here, I think. But I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's no way to trade towards this. I'm so sorry if it lags, bro. I gotta fix this shit. Wait, this actually. Oh, it's gonna hit. That's crazy. It's gonna hit. Crazy. Crazy. And I kind of do not want to see a deeper trace. If you fill this gap on this asset, it's probably not gonna deliver that. I actually just skip 50 minutes. Alright, so like let's see if we retrace before hitting that. Probably not. That's a very small gap. I don't like that. We can also look for these on us the continuation here because we had highlighted that 50-minute gap here. At this point, silver, if it's gonna reverse, I mean, if it's gonna reverse, it's gonna be out to be off of this low. So like it's ideally we also see gold hold this gap. SMT fill perhaps. So we fill this gap on silver. Looks like. Yeah, we're gonna get SMT fill. So now we have SMT fill. The problem is it's very high into the range. What is this the gap? Yeah. It's very high into the range, so I kind of don't want to trade this. I'll be completely honest. So I mean, here again, there's also like another SMT fill. If you're gonna trade this CSD, I just skipped. But I cannot get too far with this. We see the data. I think we're probably overextended at this point. I mean, not overextended, but by the range of the candles, right, from like yesterday, right? Like, I think this is likely. I don't know if we're gonna go for this though. It's possible, I'd say. Also, we try like this, lower risk, I guess. I honestly, yeah, very high into the range. I don't know about this, I'll be honest. It is a failure to my play. I think it might deliver, but yeah, no, I'm not taking it personally. What about this? Does he equal those? Yeah, okay, we're not gonna deliver that. As I was talking about, like, I think, well, it could be PM session actually. Okay, we hit this low. Very deep. It's like, this is our reversal pretty much. Not gonna retracement. Look at this, right? Look at this V shape. Yeah, this will probably hit 2R. Crazy. Oh, I mean, you definitely go break even there, but yeah, this would be break even actually. Unless you enter the market in this 3-minute, I don't like this close, I'll be honest. So I would demand the 5-minute retest here. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Use bodies. Yeah, if you use bodies, it's 2R. Alright, so like from now on, I think what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm not take play. If it's like a couple of ticks, the wick is a couple of ticks. Yeah, your stop losses probably can be at the bodies. So actually, this is a weaker asset. I think we did retrace this like a 30-minute. Was this bugged? Yeah, it's bugged again. Oh my gosh. I really cannot do anything. This is just FX replay. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this. Do we have the hourly? Okay, we do have the hourly. That's probably a 30-minute gap here, to be honest. Fairly deep retracement. Wait, do we have asymptote with this 50-minute? Nope. Yeah, like if we get CSD off of this gap, it would be ideal. This house is not reversing, so yeah. You have SMT as well, and this is reshaping. Look at this. So we hit that low. I wouldn't trade it at Q, of course. You could probably trade a YM as well here. What's this? This is 12. No, it's 11. So 11 opens low first. Ooh, what a beautiful fucking, what a beautiful trade this could be actually. Yeah, the Wix you see kind of relevant. I mean, it's kind of pretty big, but go over that. It's like no way I'm not taking this idiot otherwise. We can try this. I don't know. I probably would de-risk, I'll be honest. On this trade. We have to go break even here. Alright, so yeah, we got a CSD. We're gonna break even here actually. Alright, we're just gonna see continuation here. See if we get it. What? That's crazy. Nah, fuck you, Web. Nah, Wham is crazy. W rage bait. Nah, this is rage bait. There's like no way. There's like no way. I know it's not insanely good draw liquidity, but yeah, that's rage bait. That's super rage bait. And yeah, we have to go break even here. I mean, it's the highest point of the day. Like, I was like, this is gonna hit. Oh, we got the perfect fill as well. That's crazy. I didn't even see that. I probably even gonna like just something like this, right? Yeah. I normally would have done something like this. W Rage Bay. Okay, I'm done there though. This is 12. This house is not reversing. This is still expanding higher. What a fucking Rage Bay to end the day there. No, I went to open. Oh shit. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back randomly here. I pretty much didn't see every try. I mean, it's with 3 minutes. We'll go to next New York session. Paris. So that's pretty much C2. I see like this has, I mean, it's like already disrespecting. It has to be like, oh yeah, so like, there's no key level here, man. It's like no even like this CSD, and we don't respect it. It makes me think, yeah, Silver wants to go lower here. What a crazy fucking, what crazy PA. Look at this. I didn't engage with the range low, and I'm pretty sure like this is like a sign of failure to manipulate. I haven't said that like gold is still, like to me, this is bullish. Swing point, CSD, right? Or what do we have? Failure swings, right? We have it on the here, lower. This is SMT, right? Probably with this as well. I think it's this. Let's see. Actually, let's check. I think it should be. Yep. Otherwise, it kind of doesn't matter. So it's like technically with this. But yeah, or the range low here. Just this range, the range low, right? I'm not timing it. Like just like this range high, this range low, range low. It's not the same swing point, but yeah, it's like. So, I mean, this is bullish. So let's see these assets. Well, it closes C2. I just see this as a retracement. I don't think it should cause. Like this, I can really expand higher. At this point, right, if we're gonna inverse this gap, I'm just gonna assume we're gonna go higher here. It's a pretty like aggressive move. I'm just gonna assume we're gonna go higher. So I look at this as a retracement. Now we do have SMT here and PSP actually. If this holds, man, and P stays high. Wait, that's ideal. That's really insanely good. I mean, John would be P stays high. As well, so the like let me see the hour of this. Yeah, like this is so ideal. Bro, look at this. I mean, it's a small gap, I gotta say, but look at this. What are we doing? Retracing, leaving further swings. Like, oh my gosh, man, the gold is gonna fly. Problem is silver. What does silver want to do? I think it wants to re-hit these lows. I'm assuming. Unless we get a V shape here, that has to. Like, this candle has to flip in like 10 minutes. Some shit. Not kidding, but. Alright, so we're gonna profile these later as usual. Since it's Thursday and there's no news. I think we were gonna take out these lows though. Oh, probably gonna see these lows being taken out. And that got be filled. But this expands lower, perhaps? Wait, is this bugged? No, it's actually, there's a gap there. I'm gonna trade 5 minute. Yep. I mean, I can trade. I just don't like the 3 minute on silver. It's like not usable. You could probably trade it on gold though. We fill this immediately. Not like that. I don't like. So we hit this low. Yeah, no, I think silver's gonna hit this though. Like, look at this. How do we trade this PA? No way. What a V shape. What a V shape. I see 5 minute. I think I'm trading the 5 minute here. Is that news? Is that news? Right. So yeah, there's like no news. Crazy drop. Do we have it on the indices? Yeah. It looks like it's like PPI release. Wait, let me just check. Process dates. What is it? Yeah. Is it just like not showing? Alright. Probably no news. Like I think it's not cutting these. Oh, there goes our bullish bias, I think. Yeah, like there's like no way now we expand higher. Oh my gosh, bro. And it's on my internet. I'm pretty sure it's FX replay here. That's like super slow. I think it's because I'm using 6 charts, but at the same time. Alright, so what do we do here? We trade silver lower? Because like we definitely invalidate this wick at this point. So let's go profile the indices real quick. So bullish bias will now inside this daily gap, which I'm gonna delete. We hit this random swing. It looks like reversing. The problem is the book size on that queue. Yeah, that would be pretty insane. We just want to aim like honestly just the high of the day here. I'm not using the daily open because the high of the day is pretty achievable. What are these other assets though? Right, this SMT. How much we expanded yesterday? 1.25. It's looking not the best looking. Uh, it's actually not looking the best on any of these. I think I might not trade today at all. Like, what do you trade here? I mean, if so, we can get 2 RPDI today on any of these assets, low key. That'll be ideal. Bro, look at this. Like the odds of the bear. Like we have to run all of these. I hope it's gonna happen today, but so IQ is actually the highest in the range. Oh, so this 30 minutes. See if there's a 50 minute on ES. Small. That's a very small 50 minute, but that's what we have on ES. Oh, so these odds. What about these odds? It's there's this 50 minute gap. Like here, the silver, yeah, that's pretty much it. Fill that gap immediately. We get this 5-minute actually first. This is definitely tradable in my opinion. Now the problem is this is kind of the stronger asset, and it's leaving fair swings. But I don't know what news came out, but yeah, like this is not showing any signs of reversal at the lowest point of the range. So we can see yesterday as the manipulation. This is yes, my bad. It's yesterday's manipulation to the distribution. I don't know. Like overall, I think we're probably gonna hit those lows at this point. Look at this 4-hour candle. It's not gonna reverse here. So we can try this 5-minute. I want to use the wick here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna skip. Oh, I'm gonna skip the 3-minute here. I mean, I just got breaking here. So what are these houses doing? Did they retrace inside of this gap? Why there's no gap here? I'm tripping. That's a very small 30-minute actually. Is that an hourly? Oh, nope. So there's like this 50-minute, but it's like so sketchy. Like ideally we choose trade. So they were retraced inside of this. Yeah, we do have like SMT fill. I don't like this PA. Yeah, real quick here. Oh, there was SMT. I could have gone breaking with this SMT. Like ideally, this low to the draw, we don't retrace back to my entry. Yeah, that's actually the better play here. My bad, I was not paying so much attention to this shit. There's like no, like you should like this SMT should hold. So like we should just barely retrace. There's no way we should retest my entry at this point. If we're gonna go back up here, I'm probably gonna reverse off of this SMT. But with this close. So yeah, that would have been a break even. It's gonna hit this high, like, bro, what? Alright, please tell me that was not a loss. Alright, let's break even. So we're gonna hit this gap. There is. I don't think, yeah, like, I don't think this should deliver now. Oh, this is the driver. It's not CSD for the direct for this one. I will not trade this one. So there's ES. So of course this is being the stronger asset. So if we could trade YM here. We don't have to wait for NQ here because I'm just assuming it's gonna be decoupled. But still, like we trade ES. But if I trade ES, I probably want to wait for NQ to start reversing. So to do that, we could actually wait for this. I'm at close. I would just rip. Yeah. Can we get? Oh, this gap is so large. So this is also V-shaping. All right. This hit the draw liquidity. Yeah. So personally, I don't like trading this prior to the driver SMT fill like this, right? Is this a reason to hit this gap? Oh, it's this one. My bad. It's just a reason to hit this gap prior to the driver, right? If the driver did this, hit this gap and then delivered, right? Like this, you don't want to have your stop loss at SMT fill like this. Ideally, want to have it like this. So that's actually an actual swing prior to the driver, that is. Otherwise, this would have been a very clean signature, right? So I'm gonna trade like I am here, but it's like no entry. Prior to the driver, that is, right? You can see this non-CSD. Here, we could trade like this 3-minute gap. I doubt it gets filled. on like ES. Can we get to R with that high? Like probably not, man. It's very close actually. So I'm gonna see gold and silver. Kind of chopping around here. Perhaps we try and get to R like that. Yeah. We could try this in my opinion. We see, yeah, we're shooting away from like 15 minutes swing point. The hourly supposed expansion. Not so much actually. Not so much. This wick is pretty large. It was because the driver. No, it's not because the driver actually. I think it's fine though. Oh, we actually. Oh, what the fuck? And we can go immediately break even. This is 10? No. Nah, that's crazy. W rage bait again. Like making you think that you're gonna get the best fucking fill ever, and of course, oh wait, actually look at these other assets, Loki. Oh, IQ deliver this. Yeah, so I can't. IQ was closer to this. Oh yeah, I cannot trade this CSD. Like, there's no way. This 5 minute block, we gotta stop here. That's because yes, hit this. Yeah. But yeah. So you can see ES definitely does not hit this gap. Alright, so I trade this kind of the middle asset. So, the weaker actually. Actually, the weaker. So we hit that low eventually. But yeah, I don't want to see these deep over retracement here. Like, there's usually if we're gonna deliver this low, we should not just go up here all the way up here. Look at where, like, if I had a stop loss, I'd bodies here would be stop loss. It's like price usually doesn't do this, especially if this is trying to be an expansion candle. As you can see, just like in the sidebar. So yeah, that's why when break even, I think it makes sense, right? It's like a couple of ticks away from TP. I mean, not TP, but from your actual break even, and there is SMT there. You just like this candle, you want to see just small little wick and then just deliver that low. What about these other assets? Now this is 10. Are we retracing here? See if this gap holds. Let's wait. Look, it looks way better on RTY actually. It's actually insanely good on RTY. So we hit the high today though. The wick size is extremely large. I probably want to avoid trade. What happened there? Alright. Damn, what the fuck is FX replay so buggy? I gotta refresh this shit again. I'll pause it for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you wait here. Alright, I'm back. So I was gonna mark this 15-minute gap. Actually, two, because like we fulfilled the other one as well. So we can definitely delete. So we do take out previous candles high though. Not super ideal since we're super overextended. So this gap, I don't know if it's gonna hold, I'll be honest. V-shape here. No, there's like no way we get to R though. If you get this, yes. I don't turbo a minute personally, so. Yeah. That's so unfortunate. I mean, so. Alright, so we could do this. We could try this, but be kind of low probability. This like 2 hours all the way down. No, I don't want to see price cut. It doesn't make any sense. I don't want to see price cut back down here, right? I was gonna say if like we have EQ, like if my entry can be actually it is above EQ. Man, I'm not taking this shit. No, there's like no way. I kind of don't want to see EQ being tapped with this equal high. Right, so I relatively equal whatever. Right? So that could be this. So if you get 2R with that or this, right? At this point, yeah, I mean just this one actually. Let's see with that one. Okay, we could try this. It's like this 1 minute gap. Probably do this as well. Yeah, this is not too bad. I just don't think this is gonna be filled. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You guys are gonna think I just paused the video and went like forward. I'm gonna break even there because this the CSD. That's crazy. We just got run through. So yeah, I'm blurred as soon as I get the CSD. I'm just break even. Yeah, I guess these assets are reversing. Pretty crazy. Like this is SMT. There's SMT here. I mean, at this point, I just want to see a one-side expansion here. So what are these assets doing? I don't know, nothing. Get this. This could be strand switch actually. Now, do I want to trust this CSD? On the 3 minute, it looks pretty ass. Oh, this is about to be 11. The 11 a.m. close. This is so slow. I don't think this is gonna deliver. Oh wait, what the fuck? I swear it went long. It's a very small CSD. I'll be honest. Wait, let me see these are this ASA. I think I should probably wait for the continuation here, CSD, because we're just about to create a 30-minute gap here in like a couple minutes. Or I could trust this gap. I can trust that gap. Although we have this gap. I can pretty much go break even there or like de-risk heavily. Already, guess. I mean, this is like it is 11. Yeah, we can go break even. No rage bait me again. Okay, thank you, YM. This will also hit. I know it's the same. What the fuck? Oh, I was looking at this. This is kind of chopping. So you see, like, I don't like, like to get to or with that high. My entry would have been here, or actually here. See, it's like too deep. I don't want to see this. Oh, with this gap, right? Get perfect fill and V-shape CSD at this point. If we're gonna go lower, yeah, it's not ideal. So you see, we print a C2. Most of the time, we just fill this gap at that point and then deliver. So YM stop rage baiting me at least. Thank you, YM. So we could trade the gap. I just got 2R with that. It's just I don't even need the gap to be filled, but. But yeah, this either a propulsion block here, so you could also trade this or a gap. I was waiting for that. I wasn't paying attention as much to gold and silver. They just are chopping, yeah. You're just chopping. I think that's it. Yeah, it's pretty late. Like we could trade RTY. It's not. I don't think I should. I'll be honest. This is not great PA. It's a little bit better on like yeah, because it hasn't hit the eye today yet, right? Let's see if it hits. By the way, bro. No, why I missed? Oh my gosh! Please say that. Please say that. Please say. Oh my gosh! No, there's no way. There's no way. I'm not trading YM. I don't care. I'm always. I'll go for 2R before the control liquidity from now on YM. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean we're shitty SPA, but like we can definitely expect the high of the day here. I don't know why this is not delivering. I'm curious to see. Okay, we do actually hit it. Okay. Well, that's like more a fucking rage bait. Alright, so Tuesday, no, I don't know why I checked that. There's like no news. Alright, so we're gonna go lower. I am into, is this silver? Yeah. Yes. Where are we gonna, probably gonna hit this? Can we hit that today? Very large range. So we have a very weird creation of a swim point, but it is a swim point. We're at these assets. This is Friday, right? Mm, I kind of don't want to trade this any higher than like these equal highs. It's not even high year we saw in the 4 hour, but yeah. I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to trade. Oh, we're gonna profile later, but just the daily buys overall. Like we're expected it to expand. Also, like kind of a lot of expansion days. Well, this is a C2, right? So, but already taking previous days high. There's like I don't think there's a way we get there. No, there's like no way. What about this house? This house definitely could already hit this. Oh, that sucks. So we could expect something back into the range where we hit this. Uh, on RTY. Especially if the day opens high first. Now we're gonna look at this later. It does like something about like shorts towards low today. Says day is opening high first, but let's go look in gold and silver. 4 hour. Sorry, we're inside barring. We definitely failed to manipulate these lows, which is kind of what I was expecting yesterday that we would push past these lows. This not really looks like we're retracing after in previous day's low. So the hourly, do we have an hourly swing point? Yes. Not the greatest close. You can definitely trade this lower. 30 minute, there's no SMT. There's no CS. I mean, no, there's no CSD yet. Alright, we can actually. Holy. What a CSD. The problem is, like, this swing point creation is so weird. I just know they should just go lower, by the way, but. Let me see this 3 minute close. There's a gap here as well. What is silver doing? I would try this personally. I also guess there's a gap. We got a little bit worse of a fill, but yeah, okay, that's my break even there. Because we hit the lowest point of the day. Oh, okay. I still got it at least on gold. I mean, it's just so obvious. Where the fuck are we guys banned, right? It's a pretty weird creation of a swing point, but and technically, I don't know. I actually don't know here. Like, at equal highs, I personally, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I personally don't consider this SMT, right? Because like we didn't really take it out, right? But I'm guessing this is such a low prices that we probably could have taken this out. Right? Like CFDs would probably took it out of it, but I'm not trying to trade that. So I mean, yeah, very clean here. Yeah, I mean, old runners through that. It depends. This kind has no wick. I probably wouldn't do that as much. See, we're kind of dropping. Oh, this is 9. Where I mean, let me go back to 9. That's fine. Wherever we just skip this bill price action. I'm not gonna trade it either way. Go back to 9 to profile indices real quick. So we hit. That's the draw liquidity. Yeah, it looks like the day is opening high first. We hit this key level. Let me see, like, yes. Just previous day's high. But even if we want to trade this lower, I think the only asset we could do that is RTY. This wick is not the smallest, but it's tradable, I guess. It's actually supporting bullish PA, but again, I don't want long because like there's no drawn liquidity. I could look for 4 hour, but no, it's like no drawn liquidity. There's nowhere to get there. This house already hit this. There's like nowhere you get here after so many days of expansions. Right. Like look at this base style. Like you definitely gotta have something like this, in my opinion. What about ES? This again, very out of reach after so many days of expansions. So yeah, there's like no way I'm trading this higher. Well, again, lower we probably won't have to wait here. So there's already a swing point here, but I can't really tell this is not V-shape, yeah, from the hourly. I tried the high today for all these assets. I want to wait for 10 here though, even if we're gonna trade this lower. We currently have S&P. Alright, so that's also the current high today. I mean, what can we trade here? Do we leave equalers? Oh, nah, bruh. This PA is pretty weird. This PA is pretty weird. I don't know. I'll see what happens here, I'll be honest. We do get this CSD with equal lows. This is the first trade ever. I actually get it here. I don't know. We do retrace. So wait, if you have SMT, this could be decent. Fill SMT fill. I mean, technically, yeah, technically don't fill this gap. SMT like this makes sense, right? Where you don't fill the gap, right? It's not take a high, but you don't fill the gap. I think this is tradable. I'd say at the bottom of the range, though. I don't know. I would probably not trust it. I'll go breaking like there. But yeah. What are these also doing? So this 930, it's just expanding higher. Or a candle there. Yeah, we definitely we're gonna rip lower here, bro. Like I just know. Problem is like I have to wait for that next candle. Yeah, there's no way. Bro, like I'll be so down to trade this. Look at this. Every asset is reversing. I'll be so down to trade this against the let's see the wick. Like we have to get to all with this. If we can get to war with that, this is tradable. There's no way. I kind of don't want to retest here. That would be a pretty deep run. I'm not trying to be honest. So I'm not shorting, definitely no shorting market. We could try something like this. This could be decent. We can try this though. So I'm able to move my stop because of that. Ooh. That's a very deep retracement. And I'll go break even there. Yep, that's why I go break even. Yeah, this is actually just chopping. So I mean, you can trade this next candle. Or close. PSP? No, not even PSP. Oh, that sucks, man. So we hit that low at least, like at where it's this would have been break even. Does this just okay? So it's now in an hourly. So the hourly is a PSP. Yeah, technically it is on like NQ and WAN. I see what 10 does, you know, because it's opening high first, looking though. This is still tradable. Let me see if there is a, like a 50-minute gap. I doubt there is. Actually, like yes, there's definitely there's no 15-minute gap. This is pretty shitty. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna trade low. So yes, it's this though. It's nice. Like we're reshaping though. Again, I was only interested in shorts. Unfortunately, don't go for the low today. Looks like. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah. Oh, V shape. What a fucking V shape. Holy. Yeah, we're gonna go lower here. Problem is wick size. I need lower with what? What is that? That's the daily swing point, right? Yeah. I need to work with this if I want to try and take this short. I'll need my stop to be see this. Yeah, like here. There's no way I'm asking for this. So we can try to get to R with this, and then we go breaking into those point of the day. I think we're gonna try that. Could probably already de-risk, and we see a little bit more expansion. Unlike this, yeah, probably gonna get cooked here. So I'm already paying attention to these because they're not gonna reverse, so they're gonna spend higher. I guess our guys actually gonna hit that. Crazy. So at this point, this day actually does support expansion, but but I think we want to be mindful if silver re-hits the low today. And this is kind of consolidating. I don't like this, but I should just like spend over. Like we could actually, we could risk it actually. I'm gonna put my stop here. Uh, Even here, bro. Like, oh, go right, like no break heat, but like that. We see RTY is their trade now. This is so choppy. This shit's so choppy. You know what? Might as well go break China. I just go break in here. Like, that's not gonna deliver, right? It's just I've just been chopping around a little bit too much. So since you were stopping me out, like it's not delivering. Overextended, yeah, pretty overextended, but still, I still think this is probably gonna get hit. But it's just like getting way later. Yes, delay. So I'm gonna stop there. Let's go and skip like a couple hours. See if that gets it. Yeah, it does get hit. So I could have held this. I don't know. Yeah. I personally didn't really like. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna hit that though. I should have definitely just yeah. It's not gonna hit it because like I completely forgot we're super overextended. That's fine. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's go over the stats for this week of backtest. I'm gonna stop it here. Alright, so minus 2R. Very rough start of the week, but that's fine. So 2R, 4R, 2R, 2R. Alright, that's pretty decent. Yeah, this BA was pretty ass, to be honest. Also, couple break evens here, like what I am rage baiting. So I usually just have like which also just rage bait the most. I think it's usually no, not NQ. I think it's ES. Yeah, ES does rage bait quite a bit. Where it's like not decisive in the moves. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be it. Unfortunately, this is gonna change how it looks online. YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, wherever they changed it. So however, pretty decent backtesting session. Yep. Alright, bye. See you guys later.